I call the whistle, Wall.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. I know everyone wants to go home. I do too. But I do want to say a few things. Just in terms of the kaupapa that we've debated now all morning. And actually I want to say to Minister Lutulinga that I think that there are many of us across this House that want to work with you on a strategy that makes New Zealand smoke-free by 2025. So I'm asking you to allow those of us who are passionate about this kaupapa to work with you to get some of the other initiatives that need to be prioritised to complement this specific initiative that is, as we've all identified today, one of the most effective in reducing the numbers of smokers. I just want to highlight for those people who may not have seen some of the earlier debate, we're talking about 550,000 New Zealanders who smoke. 155,000 of them are Māori, 55,000 are Pacific. We have 5,000 deaths a year. We have 350 people die from second-hand smoking and 70 of our babies who die from sudi. So this is an incredibly important kaupapa, and I know that many of us have been affected. I've had a father who passed away from over 20 years of chain smoking, 2 packs a day. So it means a lot to many people, and so hopefully there's an opportunity for us to come together and work collectively. It actually could be something that everyone across the House can collaborate on. And so that's what I'm saying to the Minister. And then just before I conclude, I'd like to say that next week it's World Smoke Free Day. So on the 31st of May, World Smoke Free Day is about raising awareness, contributing to the achievement of New Zealand becoming smoke-free 2025. So, Minister, you've got something to be very proud of next week, to stand up, to talk about. The theme for this year is it's about whānau, and what we want to do is encourage more people to seek help if they want to give up smoking. And I think what we've realised through the research is that people can't give up by themselves. They actually need the tools to support that. They need whānau around them who support it, they need the patches, they need the gum, they need whatever they need, the tools, to realise that aspiration of being smoke-free. And all we've tried to highlight on this side is that making access to tobacco is one thing, but actually, if you want to really address the addiction, then we've got to invest a whole lot more in the tools that are going to be effective. And just finally, I too would like to honour Dame Tariana Turia. This is her legacy. I'd also like to acknowledge Tony Harawira, because he was a then member of the Māori Affairs Select Committee that pushed the inquiry through, and the Māori Affairs Select Committee in itself, who spent a lot of time and actually produced a really good report that gave us, I think, a lot of hope about Māori's willingness to become smoke-free. They provided a lot of recommendations to the government, and I know that they've responded to that particular inquiry, but many people have been incredibly passionate about this kaupapa and will continue to be. Kia ora, Mr Speaker.
Members, this debate is concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. A party vote's called for. I ask the clerk for a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
32 in favour.
Green Party.
14 in favour.
New Zealand First.
12 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
2 votes in favour.
Act New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Members, the ayes are 109, the noes are 12. The motion is agreed to.
Customs and Excise Tobacco Products Budget Measures Amendment Bill, third reading.
Members, the House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. on Tuesday the 31st. Good afternoon.